Hello everyone, today we are working with all of this stuff for my July bullet journal setup. But first let's get started by making the vibes nice and cozy with this wax melt. I've added a few drops of essential oil to give it a bit of something something. My name is Shannon and this is Lavender Sky. I have my trusty Typhossi Embrace the Light notebook here that I've been using for 2026 so far. I have made sure to plan out all of the months for the rest of the year to make sure that there's space for a full 12 months in this one book. I know this setup is coming out late in the month. I've been working on other projects lately. This one here, for example, is a few panels of a sweater I've been crocheting. I'll pop a link to the tutorial I've been following in the description. I'm almost done and hopefully I'll have something to wear before the end of winter, but if not, maybe for winter next year. I've also been planning something else that is pretty special through my practice Lavender Sky, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about what that is. So keep an ear out for that. We will absolutely get to it. But first, let's dive into this setup. My main inspo for my July setup came from these sticker sheets from Paper Monogatari. These are called the Starborn set. I'll put a link to Paper Monogatari's website below. I'm not sure if she is back from, I think she was on maternity leave. She still had printable downloads available on her website, but I'll drop the link to her website below and definitely check that out. To help build this theme out a little bit more, I've grabbed some other like celestial and moon type stationery that I have from my stash. I've got some moon stickers, I've got some black and gold washi tapes, and I have this white and gold speckled paper and some black and white butterflies. I'm also using this gold ink pad with the cursive stamp set for all of my titles throughout the month. Okay, now as I'm getting into the setups, I also wanted to talk about mental well-being. If you've been here before, you know that I usually like to chat about mental health while I'm doing my journaling setups. But if you're new here, thanks for checking this out. I'm a registered counsellor here in Australia and I like journaling and mental health. And for me, this is a space where those two passions of mine really come together. Today I really wanted to talk about shadow work. If you've never heard about this before in relation to therapy, please allow me to tell you a little bit about it. It's something that I really love diving into. So the concept of a shadow refers to the dark or hidden side of our psyche. It was first conceived in 1912 by psychologist Carl Jung and has evolved quite a lot since then. I like to think of the shadow as our unconscious motivation. In therapy, I like to use shadow work as a tool to help shed light on unconscious bias, to deepen the understanding of your motivations, your perceptions, and desires that might be hidden from you. There's definitely a lot more to the shadow and shadow work than I think I have time to go into here, but if you're looking to learn more about it, I can absolutely recommend a really great workbook that I've used in my personal life. It's called A Guide to Shadow Work by Stephanie Kirby. This was something I found really accessible and understandable outside of the therapy room. And of course, this is not a one-size-fits-all kind of tool. It definitely has its relevance and usefulness in some circumstances, but not all. And that's where a therapist can be an expert guide in helping you discern what is a helpful or what is a harmful tool, what's for you, and maybe what isn't quite aligned with you. In saying that though, I am a therapist and I do like to use this with clients when appropriate, and here are some things that I wanted to share with you about shadow work and maybe some reflections on how it can be helpful or useful in your own life. One of the ways that I often see a client's shadow show up in a therapeutic session is when we start talking about things like embarrassment, judgment, jealousy, rejection, and sometimes shame. And that's what I want to talk more about here. Now, think back to a time where you have felt that people were judging you. Maybe, like me, you've popped to the shops to grab some groceries in your pajamas. Maybe you were a bit drunk at a party. Or maybe you've said something a little out of character to a friend and were worried about what people might think about you. I wonder, in any of those memories of being judged that came up for you, did someone come up and tell you exactly what they were thinking? I think in some cases this could be true, but in most cases I wonder if that judgment was simply what you were assuming people were thinking about you. It's this perception of judgment that I'm interested in. Often the way that we imagine what people are thinking about us is what we are really thinking about ourselves. Am I really worried about what some random person at Woolworths is thinking about me? Or am I really just a wee bit judgmental of myself, showing up to get bread and milk in my jammies? And in that way is kind of how judgment can be a bit of a light into your own shadow. It's a way that your unconscious mind can reflect itself back to you. So next time you have a thought where you think someone is judging you, I want you to ask, am I maybe just judging myself for this? Is this how I really want to be showing up? I also want to talk about embarrassment because this can also be a bit enlightening into seeing what you want but are maybe a little afraid of. I've worked with a lot of different people and spoken a lot about different things that have caused embarrassment, but in all of those conversations, what I'm really hearing is the way someone desires to act but feels they are held back by the societal expectation of being too much or some version of that. So what if you told someone that you love them on the first date? Who cares if you texted your ex? Does it really matter if a family of 5 saw you trip over the curb to the diner and scraped up your knee? Okay, maybe that last one was a bit cringe and genuinely embarrassing, but it's okay. Like most of these things, embarrassment is how your shadow reveals itself. It's the unbound expression of what you desire most if you were free from the social hang-ups of it all. The last aspect of the shadow I want to talk about today is rejection. We've all experienced rejection, and we've all changed in some ways because of our experience with rejection. Rejection is a catalyst for creating a false self, which in shadow work kind of just means the walls that we build to protect ourselves from the pain of rejection. I like to think of the false self as a suit of armor that we all wear that is presented to the outside world and keeps our true self safe, the person beneath the armor. But armor is really heavy and it takes a lot of effort to present this version of yourself to the world. Kind of like masking for autism, but a little bit different. Okay, I want you to think of a time in your life when you were rejected. This might be from a romantic interest, it might be from a social group, it might be that parts of your personality were made fun of. If you've ever been criticized for being too full on or too cheeky or too much of anything really, the pain of rejection hurts. No one likes being turned down, and it's only natural to shut off that part of yourself that led to being rejected. We make ourselves more accepted to keep us safe from being rejected. We make ourselves more serious instead of cheeky, more quiet instead of loud, and more basic instead of outgoing, more fitting in instead of standing out. What are some of the ways that you shut down parts of yourself to be more palatable to others? Now, I want to encourage you to reconnect with those hidden parts of yourself. Set aside the armor so you can be your more authentic and unique self. Allow your shadow to take a rest. Allow yourself to be seen. I also wanted to talk to you all about a really exciting project that I'm working on through my practice, Lavender Sky. I wonder if, like me, you love receiving mail. I know I do. I'm always waiting for a package to show up, and I do love a bit of an online order. And I wanted to combine that passion for sending and receiving mail with something a little therapeutic, which I'm also really passionate about. It's not really groundbreaking or new, but it is new for me, and I wonder if it could be new for you. So I'd like to introduce you all to the Lavender Self Care Club. Ta-da! The Self Care Club is your monthly subscription to holistic well-being that actually changes how you live. If you're ready for consistent transformation with cozy rituals and routines that help you thrive, the Self Care Club is for you. Every month, you'll receive a snail mail package of curated self-care rituals that blend evidence-based psychology with nourishing lifestyle practices, guided by a personal letter from me. I know that well-being is more than bubble baths and naps on the weekend, so this monthly toolkit is themed to focus on a specific aspect of well-being to ensure that you are nourishing all parts of your life throughout the year. I really wanted to help you take the stress out of self-care, so when you join your club, it's all organised for you. All you need to do is wait for the letter to arrive in your mailbox. Every month, the kit will regularly include a journaling prompt, a habit tracker card, a wellbeing task of the month, and a letter from me guiding you all through it. There will also be extras included every month based on the theme, the season, and the focus of our well-being. So if you're ready to move away from surviving and move into thriving, this monthly subscription might be for you. So what are you waiting for? Join the club. I'm looking forward to having you here. If this sounds like something for you, I will leave a link to that in the description below, where you can go right to my website, check out the different membership options, and order your kit for next month's letterbox drop today. Thank you all so much for being here for this one today. It's been really fun to do this July setup. I am so sorry that it took so long to come out. I really need to get back on track with my filming and editing. I've just been really slack lately. That's totally on me. Oh well. It is also my birthday month this month, so it's my birthday on the 27th. Happy birthday to me. I will be taking the day off to celebrate with my partner, which I'm really looking forward to. I try not to work on my birthday, especially now that I work for myself. Call it a self-care day. But let's do the final flip through together for July. I think this is my favorite cover page so far. I will have to post a short or a reel or something of the cover pages I've done for the year so far. I can definitely see my style evolving even in this short time time frame of 6 months, of 6 or 7 months, I should say. Let me know which page you like best, which setup you're really loving so far. And if you have any ideas or inspiration on what I should do for August's bullet journal setup, please let me know. I'm very quickly running out of ideas for the rest of the year. But yeah, so thanks again for being here, and shout out again to the Lavender Self Care Club. Please go check it out and let me know your thoughts. And if you'd like to subscribe and receive your monthly self-care kit in the mail, please go ahead and do that. I would love to send you a little wellbeing package every month. Part of spreading the love and sharing the joy of self-care. See you all in the next one. Bye!